What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy Xavier Spade, and I'm going to be teaching you 4 simple and dope tricks that you can do to make yourself look like a pro without working too hard. Let's get right into it right now. Let's just go. Man, it is like hot and windy. I kind of like it though. Welcome back, everybody. It is day 600 and something of the quarantine here in New York City. They're just talking about beginning to open out here, which is kind of crazy. Most of the other state is open already, but not us, so still in here. I'm going to be showing you 4 different things that you can do that are pretty simple and easy, but still really impactful and dope tricks that can make you look awesome without busting your knuckles. So if you're just breaking into the game and you want to do something a little different that isn't just sleight of hand, some of these may kind of whet your palate into some other things to do. Man, why is everything so noisy right now? So we're going to be talking about peaks and forces, and not so much forces, but we're going to be using like tilts and stuff like that. So we're going to break into all that really easy stuff that you can use in other magic that you do as well to up your game. So let's get started. Alright, so the first trick we're going to be doing is using a locator card. This isn't so hard to get a card. You can peek a card at the bottom and just, you know, do one of these things like this. And if you can't see, as I rotate the deck, I can glimpse the card just briefly. That's all you need. So I know my card is the 9 of diamonds. That's all I need. Now you're going to have them pick a card. So they pick out a card. Let's say it's the 7 of diamonds. And you're going to cut that card on top of their selection. So your locator card, mine in this case is the ace of diamonds, is on top of their selection. So when I go through the deck later on, it's going to be right next to it. So here's my locator card, and I know this is their card. Now if you want to take it a step further, after you cut the cards, you can actually let them do like a quick overhand shuffle. And this usually won't separate the cards enough to separate those cards, like the locator and the selection. If you want to step it up a little bit, just let them do a quick overhand shuffle, even 2 if you're feeling gutsy, and their card will still be next to your index card. So there you go. There's a quick locator card prediction thingy you do. Alright, so this next one, it's kind of jarring when they first see this because they don't really know what's happening, and you kind of lead them astray with what you're doing. So they have a selection. In this case, it is the 6 of diamonds. They put the 6 of diamonds back into the deck, and when you spread, you find a card. Haha! They go, that's not my card, it's just a 5, but this is an indicator. This indicates that your card is 5 cards down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's the selection. But wait, there's more. Because what about these cards in my hand? These 4 cards, they just happen to be the 4 aces. Nani? So there you go. Quick, fancy thing, get 4 aces, almost like a mini production. And let's show you how to do that right now. So there is a little bit of a setup to this. So the first thing you need to do is take out your 4 aces, or any 4 of a kind that you want to use, and a 5. I'm just using the 5 of clubs because it's here. And this is your setup. You're going to do the 5 is going to go face down at the bottom of the deck. On top of that, face up, are going to go your aces. All you're going to do is cut the card. So they basically take out a card. While they're looking at it, you give the deck a cut, a swing cut. This card goes back face down. Your aces go on top of that, and the trick is done. When you spread out the cards, you have your 5. The next 4 cards will be the aces, and their selection will be underneath that. So you count through them, you show their selection, and then from here you can show the aces as well. And you got a cool fancy little trick. Pull out some 4 aces. Ha ha ha, check that out. Let's move on to number 3. So let's try something a little bit different. Let's give the deck a quick cut. And that gives us an ace. Let's do it again. Another ace. Let's try the 3rd time. That is number 3. And of course the last one, number 4. All 4 aces, 4 cuts. Super simple to do. So here's the setup. You have your 4 aces, and what you're going to do is you're going to put cards in between them. So you have a random card, an ace, a random card, an ace, like that, right? All on the top of the deck. So you want to start with an extra card on top of the deck, and all you're going to do is a slip cut. So what a slip cut is you're going to break off part of the deck, and your thumb is going to hold the top card, and it's going to drag that top card down, and you're going to put everything back. That puts the ace on top of the deck. Now if you have a table, you can put it down. I'm just putting it under the deck. So if you want, you can flash the next card, give the deck a cut, and all you're doing is that same slip cut, and that's the second card. And you're just going to do this 2 more times. So there's your extra card going down, your ace is right here. You do this, bang, 3, and the last one, of course, is the last ace. So there you go. Super simple, makes you look super fancy. 4-ace production. Check it out. We're gonna have the spectator pull out a card. 10 of spades, not a bad card. And we're gonna put that card into the middle of the deck, just like that. And we'll just give it a cut. And just like that, in between 2 jokers happens to be a card. Could that card be? Yes! It is. So here's your setup. I like to use, this is why I like to keep jokers. I like jokers for sandwich effects. The 2 jokers are gonna go underneath the top card. So there's your setup. You have somebody pick a card, and while they're looking at the card, you're just gonna get a break on 2 cards. Now if you don't know how to do a pinky count, I have a video on that. I think if I do, I'll link it over there. Now take the card, you get a break on 2, and you're gonna hold a tilt. You count 2, 1, 2. Now you're going to lift up on that break with your pinky so it goes across the back. And this card is going to go in between. This is Ed Marlowe's Depth Illusion, also known as Tilt. Push that card into the deck, and as you go to square it up, you just let it fall, and you place it in between already. Now if you want, you could do like the last trick where you do a slip cut and make the card appear, or you can give the card a cut and make it appear in the middle of the deck. Or if you're super fancy, you can do like a classic pass or anything like that to make it appear in the middle, and there you go. Number 4, my favorite, super simple sandwich. Doesn't take too much work, but still makes you look dope as AF. Dope AF, not dope as AF. That would be dope as. You know what I'm saying. Let's just come back. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Practice, man. Just play around with this stuff. And a lot of the stuff that are in those tricks you can combine or do with other tricks to change them up a little bit or add a little bit of a different dynamic. Like, don't be scared to try stuff out, you know? Play around with the stuff that you do. Play around with the moves that you do. Go back into some of my other videos and watch some other techniques. Maybe you could throw some of that in there. The sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, because, I mean, the sky's the limit is pretty much it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified of my next video. Let me know which of the 4 tricks you like the best, and I'll see you guys next time. Be safe out there. Wash your stank ass hands. Peace.
I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me, you love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly.